That's one thing you always want to check if you're doing anything in regards to websites. Check mobile, like it's a must. We're gonna accept this as well. Perfect. So the website fully works now. We're gonna look on desktop as well. Yeah, everything seems to be working just fine. And now we're creating the actual skills. So yes, let's see. First of all, it wants to create it in here. Claude workflows, agentic workflow, claude.md.skills. So yeah, that's perfect. So usually the skills go into .claude folder right here, and then skills, and then we got specific skills for whatever we wanted to do. Well, I'm going to make another folder here and call it test web design. And what I'm going to do is have it test this actual skill and see if it can build a proper website. Also, I'm going to see if it actually does the proper xClause and open. Right, so let's see. It says build a single landing page for any business. Type with full SEO and AOE Android optimization. For all right, I'm going to allow this. So this is the full skill. Basically, the skill goes into, you can already see where it actually goes, right? So if you see, you basically got your Claude folder, and then it goes into, you've got like a skills right here that it goes into. So inside skills, you could have multiple skills that it can link to. So it doesn't have to be this single one. You could have more. We can have a skill that checks the full page, checks the code. We could have a skill that adds more ideas to it. We can have a skill that adds more pages to it. And every single one can be like a different agent. Imagine like you've got a business and you've got someone at the front desk. You've got someone doing the back end. You've got someone cleaning your workspace. You've got multiple people working in the same business. That's one way of implementing this into like full ecosystem. All right, so we've got the full page now. What I'm going to do is actually have it test this website. So I'm going to tell it to make it in this path right here. So I'm going to copy the path here, and I'm going to ask it. So would you be so kind as to try and make this business again? I've provided with a folder on you to test this full build. The business I'm referring to is an actual, let's say, an accounting business, right? There's an accountant working for 20 years. He's trying to set up a fully optimized landing page where clients know about him. He's got testimonials and everything, but just do everything as placeholders for now. All right, once I paste this in, I'm going to see whatever Claude is saying. I'll say. Now we are actually calling the actual skill and see it implemented directly. So the first thing it's trying to make is create a new folder with the assets, because in the assets folder, it's where you add the actual images that you want to change later. So right now we're using placeholder. Placeholder means basically we're just showing the space. But in the future, you want to add your actual own business image. So we're going to let it create this actual folder. So the next thing it does, it simply builds the full website. So we're just going to wait. The way this would be used in an actual example is you get all your information about your business, then feed it to Claude, and using this skill, he'll build you a full optimized page. I've actually built a page like this, and it gets around 96% without fully optimizing for mobile. All right, so right now it finished the actual index. So I'm going to allow this. We're going to check the test page. Right, you see you have the assets folder and the index. I'm going to go ahead and open the index folder. I'm going to go ahead and open the index page. All right now you can see it just shows the HTML without the CSS. Right now we're going for the CSS build. As you can see, I think it already went for green, some sort of green touch. I don't know if it has something to do with dollars or like whatever accountants are using nowadays, what color palettes they're using. So we're just waiting a few seconds. There we go. We just finished the CSS as well. We're going to allow this as well. So now we got the full page done. Same thing, right? Waiting for the JavaScript. And then once we get that, the full functionality of the actual website should be ready. There we go. JavaScript is ready. We want to click allow. And there we go. Yeah, it actually uses the green. We got this going. Everything here. We already got the text, because it already knows, right? So the only thing we want to try right now, real quick, we're going to accept this validation as well. I'm going to try the mobile straight away just to make sure. So this is the difference. You can have a prompt and it's going to work close enough to what you're telling it to. But if you actually have the full scale, it could build this properly the first time. With that being said, we're going back to desktop. Make sure I did this. And as you can see, everything loads as before. we've got the full CTA, full everything, book your consultant, the questions, and everything else. All right. If you have any questions in regards to anything, just let me know, and I'll try and help you. All right. Wish you nothing but the best. Have an amazing